Alright, today we're going to work on the vent. Went down, bought me a bolt, took my drum down with me, and checked it. It was an 8 with 1 point times 1.0 metric threads. So I bought a bolt, and what I've done was drilled a hole in the back, like a countersink hole, but for the powder to get closer to the pan, and drilled a small hole all the way through it for the vent part, and then I cut me a groove in it so that use a screwdriver to put it in, just like a normal vent. Now, the bolt didn't fit. It fit, but it didn't fit, if you know what I mean. So what I did was I just worked it in, and kept turning it back and forth. And basically what I done was I re-threaded the hole to fit my bolt that I was using. Worked pretty good. Didn't take long. But hopefully this will work. If it doesn't, what I'll do later on is order the next size up, which is a 5/16 by 24 thread, standard threads, and just drill the hole out a little bit more and re-tap it. We'll go from there. I mean, there's no reason this won't work. I've seen this done before. All I did was make a $4 vent, and it cost me $8 to make it, but you know how it is. All right. That cleaned up a little bit. Now, I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but I like to have that screw slot facing down into my pan. It does two things on this, because being it was percussion, it looked like it was going to be a little bit higher than what I normally put them, right at the top of the pan. It's going to be above it a little bit. So when I drilled it down a little bit lower, to get it closer to where I wanted it to be. But they don't really offer the vent that fits this gun. I don't know why, but they don't. And they might, but I just can't find it. Wouldn't be the first time I couldn't find something that was out there. But, that's the whole idea. Do as much of it as I can myself. I've always liked to do things that way. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Alright, she pulled down pretty close. And that's got my hole right on the very top level, right with the very top of the pan right there. Which that's where I like to put them. Seems to work real good for me. But, everybody's got their own opinion on where it's supposed to be. But I found that works real good for me. Okay. Alright, she's in there pretty good. It ain't gonna be 100% waterproof, but it's pretty doggone close. Alright. Alright, the only thing left now is to make a decision on whether I want to cut my trigger down or cut my sear off my lock. Now I know that in the pamphlet that come with this lock, it said that the sear was made thicker, so you could file it down. That makes sense. Probably be better to work on it than it will be, because it's so close. So we'll pull that out of there now that we know everything fits like we want. Take a little bit off, see what happens. Didn't tell you yesterday, but I ordered this lock from Tracking the Wolf. Dixie Gunworks has them. You can buy them direct from L&R. But I got it from Tracking the Wolf. And the lock was, I believe the lock was $184 or yeah, I think it was $184. Which, you know, that's not bad. They have cheaper locks, I know, but you notice how thick they've made this. So they've allowed you some room to work, which is good. I think it's hitting right in there. You know, it's kind of fine-tuning these things is that's the time-consuming part for me. Most of the time, it's no problem to build a rifle or a shotgun or whatever, you know. And that's all the little details, little things you have to do. It takes a lot of time. You know, I hate to put this on a grinder, but it might be the better way to do it. Well, that steel's hard. Well, it should be. That's amazing, that little bit. It didn't take much, did it? I'm not getting that good solid click yet though. I'd like to have been a fly on the wall back about the 18th century, watching them old boys build these things. Basically with nothing, just out of pure scratch. Yeah, I see it moving that set trigger when I go and put it in. So it is definitely alright. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna take it down there to the shop. I'm gonna hit that with a little bit of a grinder. It's quite a bit, I believe, gonna come off. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, what I've done, took a couple thousandths off the top of the set trigger, got it down polished pretty good, because when it hops up there you don't want it to get too weak. And I took probably about 10 or 15 thousandths or more off the bottom of my sear because it's extra thick for that. I'm going to put it back together, and we'll see if that was enough to accomplish what we're after. I believe it's going to be real close. Because I noticed that when I dried it in there, put it in there dry, it was cocking. The click wasn't as definite as it should be, but I think we're going to be all right. We'll be real close anyhow. But it's going to be pretty close, hopefully. Hopefully that got it. I'm going to go ahead and set that trigger till I get the lock in. Then we'll try it out. Well, it's catching, but it's not clicking. Clicks there. See, that's with the set trigger set, it clicks. Alright, I'm gonna cut some more off this sear. Maybe that'll do it. Well, I've been fooling with this thing for about an hour now. Got to where it wouldn't stay cocked. So I started taking the lock apart. And the sear got a piece chipped out of it. I don't know. This is American made, supposed to be a good piece. I don't know whether to try to file it out or just send the blasted thing back to them. I don't know. I finally got the trigger mechanism, got everything worked out to where it wouldn't, you know, where it would work. Everything was working. But then it got where it wouldn't stay cocked, wouldn't stay on cock, won't cock out of the gun either. So I got looking at it, tore into it, and I can see there's a pretty good chip, pretty good wear on that sear edge. I might be able just to refile it, get it to work, but that's kind of not the point, you know, when you buy supposed to be good quality lock. Alright, well, this is Florida Cracker Outdoors. We'll get back at this later. Y'all subscribe and keep watching.